How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at some subscriber submitted cars and throwing them into the burner and flaming them up a little bit. For those of you that are new to my channel, say this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, well, just let you know these are all willingly submitted. They know that what they're getting into. They know that I might flame them up, and some of them are even asking me to roast their cars, so don't get butthurt about someone else's car. What I say here is all just jokes. Don't worry, okay? A lot of these cars I actually don't mind and I actually like, so again, don't worry, I flame everything all over the spectrum, so don't get butthurt. Anyway, guys, pick up some merch, link in description down below to support the channel, and let's dive right in with the first car. We'll start out pretty light and then we'll start getting really into the meat of the meal. V6 Mustang, red painted brake calipers and a 3.7 badge on the side, just to fool everyone for a split second to make them think it is an actual 5.0, and then they get immediately disappointed when they hear it and notice that it is in fact a V6. Sorry pal, but you bought the wrong Mustang. At least it's not an EcoBoost, but then again, the EcoBoost can beat you, so it's kind of sad at the same time. All right, who cares about the car in this picture? You don't really get to see much of it, but someone submitted this picture and thought that this was a good picture to send. They went through their gallery on their phone and said, yep, this is the one. This is the one I want to send, and I want him to talk about this picture in particular. The one where I can't see shit and it's blurry as balls. All right, whoever photoshopped this image has to be the best photoshopper around, okay? A Honda with, let me correct that, a clean Honda with a nice engine and engine bay. I mean, this just doesn't exist. Someone obviously photoshopped this shit, and you guys are probably some sort of crazy art student, so it's just props to you. You know, not for the art student part because you're just wasting your life, but for the Photoshop skills, it's actually paying off somewhat. All right, I think someone needs to tell this little homie that he is kind of colorblind. Yeah, that is the weirdest color scheme for a wheel and car setup I've ever seen. They look like Volk Racing TE37s, but since they're green, I'm gonna bet that they're reps. This guy is just all too smart. He's just all too knowledgeable, okay? He buys a Scion FRS, BRZ, GT86, whatever the hell this one is, okay? He buys it and then turns it into a show car because he knows there's no point in making it a performance car, because either way, he will never win a race in his life. So now he has an excuse. He's cambered out, he's bagged out, he's on about as much tire as a bicycle touching the ground. So I mean, honestly, this guy is just the smartest guy ever. I feel bad for people that own a Dodge Avenger and think it's a race car or try to mod it, because it'll never just be a Dodge Charger. It's always just going to be a Dodge Avenger, and then you go the extra mile and make it look like a damn Christmas tree, and it's just bringing so much unwanted attention that I just feel bad for you. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see the race car in this. You got cheap O'Reilly hood clips and a stock hood. Yeah, that's how you make your car faster. That is exactly what you do. Cheap hood clips on a stock hood. This guy really needs to watch one of my most recent videos on if your car is worth modding or not. The Ford Fusion, especially an older one, yeah, not really ever going to be a show car or a race car, so just take off your wheels, put on the stock ones, sell it, and then get the car you want, because you're wasting your money right now. I feel bad for the tow truck driver that has to tow this piece of shit next time it breaks down. This thing looks like it weighs easily 4,000 to 5,000 pounds, so that's going to be a heavy lift. It's going to make that tow truck work extra hard to pick this shit up. At first, I was going to flame him up for the little ski racks or whatever the hell are up there. I was going to flame him up for that. I was going to be like a Honda with racks. Oh, look, it's a rally driver, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, he submitted a picture of him actually utilizing them. So, actually, I can't really diss him. He covered his own ass. Another smart person. Congrats. Guys, brace yourself. This image alone probably has a combined 300 wheel horsepower, guys. I know that sounds like a lot, but combined 300 wheel horsepower. And that wing, I promise you, is never going to do shit, because you're never going to get up to the high enough speed to actually have it start to be functional. I promise you. It's not going to ever do anything functional besides make you look stupid, because it's doing that right now. You look really stupid with that wing. And then you got your gladiator spikes on the side. What are you doing? This is not a build, okay? Cheap wheels and a shitty wing is not a build. All right. Before you fanboys go into the comments and say, that's an AE86, Drew, you can't diss that. That's a Japanese legend. You can't diss that. It was in an anime. This is not an AE86. This is a D-badged Honda Accord hatch or some dumb shit like that. Looks very similar to an AE86, but is not an AE86. So this guy pretty much owns a knockoff of a car that's only popular because it's in some dumb anime. That car is worthless. If that anime never existed, the car would still be worthless. So that goes to show that the car is really worthless. And this one is even more worthless because it's not even that car. What you're looking at right here is probably the worst financial decision ever. I promise in 4 to 5 years, this thing is going to be on Craigslist, and it'll be in one of my videos for sure, because the guy is going to be asking a stupid amount because it is a quote unquote show car, when in reality it's just a big pile of shit with a bunch of money wasted on it just to get some attention from some people that you don't even know or care about, but you want them to stare and gawk at your car for being so shiny and so clean. And everything that's done to it is pretty much worthless too. It's just cosmetic. It's so stupid. And those headlights just look like shit. If you had a bet if he took off his front bumper to flex his intercooler or because it didn't fit, which one would you bet? Because I'd bet it's to flex his intercooler. I'm pretty sure it still fit, or he could have made it fit. But I mean, looking at his hood, this guy really likes attention, so I'm gonna go ahead and bet that it was all just to flex his intercooler, and the hoonigan with the Honda badge is just the childish shit ever. I don't even want to know this person. What's the first mod you do to your EcoBoost Mustang? You go ahead and debadge that mother flipper to let everyone think for a split second that you might have had the balls to buy a real car. And then once they see your ugly ass stock wheels with your louvers, they're gonna automatically know that this is in fact an EcoBoost. Who the hell buys all this cheap plastic to tack onto the windows before buying some nice wheels? An EcoBoost Mustang owner, that's who. Those are the OfferUp special right there, I swear, man. You see those on OfferUp for like 150 bucks. It's so cheap. They're just so, they're so cheap. I bet they flap in the wind. The car itself is pretty unoffensive. It's just a little Fiat, but your wheel is turned the other way. This is photo taking 101. You're never going to be a successful car model photographer, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, to give yourself some self-meaning if you can't even put your wheel facing the right direction. Come on, man. This is like an Instagram thought not showing her ass. It's just the most minor of details. Like, you have to do it. You have to make your wheels face the right direction. Turn it the other way. Come on. Here we have a completely functional truck capable of doing its job, you know, getting back and forth from work, carrying the family, towing some stuff. And here we have a truck that thinks it's a race car. I'm sorry, buddy, but you'd better just go back to being a truck. So at first you think this is just a basic Kia Soul that also doesn't know how to turn his wheel, but look at this tow hook. What the hell are you going to be towing with that little clip right there, okay? Those things are only useful for carrying like 5 pounds. You think you're going to be able to tow yourself out of a ditch if you ever go off-roading? You're on stock wheels, pal. This isn't a race car, okay? Look at these. Look at this little tow hook again. You got the dope sticker, turbo sticker, locally hated sticker. Dude, I hate this car. I hate this car. I hate this person. This is the stupidest car I think I've seen all day. And these tow hooks just, oh, they make it even better. And then we come to this car. You thought last car was bad. No, no, no. This car is bad. So this is kind of like the kind of person that I make fun of in a lot of videos when I say like the weather guard, you know, meme or mod or whatever. This is kind of it. So you see we got a Hyundai Veloster or whatever, aftermarket wheels. You got some horns underneath there, a tow hook, a stupid license plate, some stupid, you know, paint decals, whatever. Another tow hook. Just some pretty basic stuff, you know, the little cheap aftermarket stuff, and a nice Spark OC, you know, just some pretty average stuff. And then he sent me his mod list, and boy is this funny. Okay, so Veloster mod list, Spark OC, whatever, front and rear tow hooks, don't know if I would call that a mod, an air intake, hella horns, don't know if I'd call that a mod, an oil catch can, still don't really know if I'd call that a mod. Lowering springs, whatever, blow-off valve, whatever, boost gauge, whatever, wheels, whatever. A Sparko seat bracket, again, that's not a mod. You don't list that kind of stuff. That's stupid. Headlight, eyelids, and tinted taillights. Not a mod. That is not a mod. Dress-up bolts. Still not a mod. It's not doing anything. This isn't a mod. This isn't making you any faster. Carbon fiber license plate. That is not a modification to your vehicle. Okay, you're not gaining anything from that. Blow off valve solenoid, 6-speed shift knob, whatever, I'll let that one slide. Top label shoulder straps. Okay, maybe the other ones you can consider a mod. A shoulder strap? You're listing that off? You're really scratching at the bottom of the bucket for some, well, that's not a mod. That is not a mod. And headlight bulbs. Headlight bulbs, yeah, Headlight bulbs are a mod. Wow, my car came modded from the factory then with some factory headlight bulbs. Wow, that is a crazy build list right there, buddy. That is, wow, your headlight bulbs? That is crazy. That's a crazy mod. God, man. Oh, my God. And then you got this guy right here with the claw. These claw mark decals need to die. I'm sorry. These are the stupidest decals ever. You put these on your car, and I don't care what kind of car you have. It looks stupid, okay? This just looks stupid. It doesn't look aggressive. It's a sticker. It's a sticker. It's not cool. I think I understand why people take pictures off-road. It's to make their car look lower than it actually is. I mean, this car is lowered, but it looks like it's damn near scraping right here, and I promise it's not, because you still got about 2 or 3 inches inside the wheel well that you could stick your fingers, so it looks low, but it's not that low. But it for sure is slow. This has to be the single ugliest Hyundai Genesis I've ever seen. Why would you do this to your Hyundai? This is the ugliest front bumper I have ever seen. The most disgusting shit ever. I swear, like, who the hell thought this was a good idea? You have to ask someone before you buy something this ugly. There's no way that this is a single man job right here. You must have asked like 3 people, and they were being nice and sure to say, hey, okay, yeah, you could do that. It's your car. You can mod it however you want. This shit is ugly. You have some bad friends. They lied to you. Looks like you got a lot of power underneath the hood, but you ain't gonna be able to hook if you got some rubber band tires like that, and you got some bow anchors as wheels. Gotta lighten up your wheel setup a little bit, man. Those things look heavy as shit. Other than that, though, it's actually a pretty nice car. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video right here. Quick little fun little roast session. Nothing too crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to submit your car, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. My inbox is kind of full, so I'm probably going to clean it out a little bit. So if you want to go and send some shit, send it really quick. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join the flock. Pick up some merch to support the channel. And until next video, peace.